trip to Alaska was everything I knew it would be. I've been here before, I have done this trip before. Bear hunting in Alaska, you're only allowed to take a bear once every 4 years. So it's going to be another 4 years before I come back.
All right, you ready, Steve?
Buddy. Yeah, I am so ready. Camp. I tell you what.
It's a little wet here.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah, it's a pretty good area. A lot of activity around here. The river has a lot of fish in it. The river's about 3/4 of a mile down the end of the lake here.
You know, part of what you do out here is on these flats. All these bears are coming from a large area out in this open to feed one last time on the salmon. The salmon for the last month have been making their way up these rivers to get to these lakes to do their final spawning and eventually die. Now these bears are congested in an area. There's a lot of bears in there trying to get that last little bit of morsel before they head into their dens for the rest of the winter.
We're glassing across the lake. And we can see a bear walking, but there's no way we can get around. He's heading to a place to bed down. It's a gorgeous day, one of the very few rare days that you get here without wind and rain. So I'm hoping our luck holds and maybe we can find something quickly to get something done.
So we're on this side of the lake, the bear's on the other side of the lake.
On this hunt, I was fortunate enough to hunt with Steve LeBlanc, who is a very experienced hunter. Fortunately, Steve has been to Alaska many times and has hunted the peninsula several times for brown bear. So he knew what he was getting into.
That's what's part of the excitement of this great land. It's tough. Nothing's easy out here. If you think you're going to go on a bear hunt and you're going to walk out and stroll along some nice sandy beach and Mr. Big's going to be there, that's not going to happen that way.
That side of the lake, the wind was blowing this way, the bear is over here. Now we get on this side of the lake, wind's blowing this way.
And if the fog lifts, we'll be able to blast right from the tent. You know, maybe we'll be able to see him come out tonight, and I guess that's a good thing. If he comes out, he'll do the same thing. He'll go feed, come right back in the morning.
The weather alone can break the average hunter down. Mentally, you have to be prepared to deal with all the conditions, and Steve knew what he was getting into.
That is a bull.
That is a huge caribou.
That's a record book caribou right there.
Easily. That's one of the largest caribou I've ever seen.
You're a guide.
And I've seen hundreds of thousands of them.
That's the great thing. You don't know what you're going to do. You're out here in the Alaskan tundra in the middle of nowhere. We're glassing for a bear, and all of a sudden, that guy walks up. It is the biggest caribou I have ever seen in my life alive. All I can say is for him, it is a lucky thing that it is not caribou season, because I tell you what, I would have been over there. We'd be skinning and grinning. Oh my gosh, that thing's huge.
I don't know what he'd score, but he's at least 450 plus.
Yep. No caribou license.
Came back that evening. We decided that it might be better to move camp. We just were not seeing the bear that we were hoping to see in that location. We moved to this other location about 10 miles away, which was up in the cinders.
All right, amigo, till next time.
Off the ground in about 50 foot there.
No kidding. Look at that. This is a place they call the cinders, and this is all volcanic ash. Dark, rich sand and ash. So the plan is what we're going to do is we're going to walk out, we're going to go up on this kind of a ridge, overlook the river, and see if we can spot a place where the seagulls are having some activity. Bears generally only eat the head, and the eggs especially is what they want in these salmon. They will of course eat the meat, but whatever's left over, good spoils for the seagulls. Lots of seagulls means a lot of bear activity in that area.
The average bear that clients take on the peninsula will range from 8.5 foot up to 9.5 foot.
Well, at least we know there's bears in the area. These are fresh tracks that have come through here. This looks to me to be a sow. Let me tell you why I say that. If you look at this pad, you can see it's kind of egg-shaped, kind of kidney bean shaped. On a young bear, his track is a J track. It goes like this. It'll come and do like that. If it's a sow, you've got this oval shape, more of an oblong, egg-shaped looking deal. If it's a boar, generally on a big boar, it's very defined like this, very squared off. You can measure from here to here and add 2 inches. That's kind of a general rule. That's what the bear will square. So if this is 5, this bear would probably square 7 foot.
Let's get up on top here, see if we can find something. I enjoy brown bear hunting. It's my passion. I tell everybody it's my passion. It gives me an adrenaline rush to see a big brown bear out there and try and outwit it. It's the smartest animal that we have in North America to try and harvest, and to be able to outwit a big mature boar, it's a challenge, and it is very self-motivating, and it's a big accomplishment to try and harvest a big animal like this.
That's the allure of Alaska. That's why I continually go up there and do field research.
This is about as great a bear habitat as you can find anywhere. River full of salmon, thick alders all along the river, areas where they can get up and just lay, bed down, go back down there at night, fill their belly full of salmon. That's the seagulls in 2 or 3 different areas, so we'll probably move on down.
It's a lot of glassing, a lot of patience, a lot of hours of sitting there, boredom, with a few seconds of excitement when you do see a bear.
Oh yeah, he's a boar.
I can see his long nose.
Yeah, he's a boar. You can see how he's straddled. He's walking real dagger leg.
He's solid 8.5.
Yeah.
Maybe 9, I don't know. But he's 8.5 for sure.
Out earlier is holding exactly true. We were talking about the seagulls. We looked down there, there must be 100 seagulls. And we were talking about it. Sure enough, here comes a bear. And then another bear.
Well, we made a plan. That was our plan. We're going to get up early in the morning, hike the 2 miles down there at dark, set up in the middle of a field, and kind of hope we could catch a bear coming out of the river onto the bank and go back in there.
Looks like a good vantage point.
No sooner had we walked up to the top of the ridge, and crossing in front of us, about 500 yards away, was a bear.
I see it. That's a good one, Steve.
Well, we hustled over these lumps and ridges, and we got over there. We couldn't see it. It was working its way through the brush. Just as I was about ready to take a shot, he walked behind a big bank. I thought the bear was gone. I didn't think we were going to see him again. There he is. I see him. Get ready.
Get ready to take him whenever you can.
Okay.
Get steady. That's the one we want.
Okay.
Good shot. You hit him.
Tell you that I was excited was an understatement. I'd already had 5 days of grinding it out, of the wind, of the rain. I was wet, tired, cold. Every muscle in my body was aching.
He's down, Steve. He's down.
All right. Alaska was starting to take a toll on me. I'm not going to lie about it. Oh my gosh, what a bear. Oh, he's a big bear.
That bear's a 10-foot bear. That is a big.
I don't know what he is, but he is big. But all of a sudden, all that was forgotten in a moment. There before me, 150 yards away, lay the bear of my dreams. Wild critters. These animals will kill you. They do not have a personality. They are omnivores. They will eat anything, and that includes you. Every year there are several stories in newspapers of human-bear conflict, some of them ending in fatalities. Make sure you treat these bears with great respect.
Steve. Come bear, Steve. Just move in real slow.
Yes!
What a bear,
yes!
Steve. What a bear.
Holy cow. Ow.
That's a big bear. That is a big bear. Congratulations.
Thank you. Look at the head on this bear. Oh my gosh.
He's pushing 10 foot.
Look at this. Look at this bear. I cannot tell you how cranked I am right now. Days in, days out, trying some mental game. You know, you get tired, you're worn out. We were ready to face a 2 to 3 mile hike downriver. Whatever it takes to get it done, and all of a sudden, went outside the top of the hill to start glassing. All of a sudden we saw this bear cutting across, and we made a run for it, and hello baby, hello baby. Oh gosh.
Oh, this is exciting.
This is why you come to Alaska.